What's up, y'all? I'm Kerry.
And I'm Dee Dee.
And this is the Kerry and Dee Dee Show.
What's up?
So, my question for you today is, why do people ask you to do something, and when you say that I can't do it, they lose their shit about it? Why is that so?
What type of thing, you were talking about?
Well, I'm not throwing no shade, but somebody asked me about a computer issue. Now, I do computers. I know computers. But this specific issue, I didn't really know what was wrong, and so I said, I don't know. I don't know how to do that. And then all of a sudden, people looked at me crazy, like I was lying, and I just didn't want to do it for them.
Okay, first off, who is this people? Who are the people?
People.
Who are the people? How many people?
One people.
Well, all I know is when you ask somebody to do something and they have been doing it the whole while, and then looks like when I ask, all of a sudden you don't know how to do it. So people need to get it together because when somebody asks people to do something and they've been doing it or look like they've been doing it, and then when people ask you to do it, why people don't know how to do it at that time? It's like, what happened? You knew how to do this yesterday, but you don't know how to do it today? Well, that's what people do.
Well, what I'm saying is sometimes people have other shit on their mind, and that thing isn't at the front of their mind. But if people give me a chance, or give some people a chance.
But the point is, people, when the person asks that person to do something, it's not about shit. What you were saying?
Look, people need to stop fucking with people because they can't do what you want them to do right then and there. It's like give people a chance to go through some critical thinking processes. Computers change daily. The way a program functions today on this computer will function differently tomorrow on a computer. So might be an update that's needed, or maybe people need a few minutes to think about what is needed for this old ass motherfucking computer that's been.
What old computer?
I'm talking about
what people. What people have an old computer?
I'm talking about people.
What people?
I don't know what people. I'm just
people
in general. People in general need to stop fucking with me because
what people are fucking with you? And what people have an old ass computer?
People need to stop fucking with people.
People need to stop doing. People need to know when they help you out one day, they know how. Or you've been doing something for yourself for weeks and you know how to do it, but then when a person asks people how to do it, people don't know how to do it all of a sudden. Why technology change when I ask people to do something?
Look, why are people fucking with me when people know I got shit to do?
But ain't nobody fucking with people.
I mean,
ain't no people fucking with you when a person needs something done. They just want you to do it.
Yeah, and they want me to jump to something.
But no, it ain't about jumping.
Just jump.
No.
Ain't that some shit?
No,
for people to look at you and say, you got to do it right away.
Okay,
and then
who
when
are
you say,
people?
I'm just talking about people in general.
What people?
I'm talking about
what
people in general. But what I'm saying is this. Maybe people need a line on the back of their head, and it's like, hey, people, could someone try to line this up for me? No. People will.
Well, people couldn't do that because people was busy.
Well, people be
busy.
What
about when people be busy and you ask them to do something? People be busy, so you just have to wait.
Yeah, but sometimes people need to show a little love every so often.
But it's not the point about people being busy. It's the fact about why when people ask people to do something, they can't do it because they don't know how. Not the fact that you don't have the time. The fact that you don't know how to do it all of a sudden.
Because it takes critical thinking in some situations to get some things done.
But why were you doing it when people are doing it?
Yeah.
You doing it all day, every day, and then when I ask, it takes critical thinking.
Hey, we're not talking about you.
I'm not talking about you. You said people. I'm talking about people too.
Yeah, well, I'm talking about people only.
What people?
People.
I'm talking about people too.
Yeah, well, go ahead.
Well, we talking about all the people.
You just
shit.
go ahead and talk about the people.
Yeah, baby.
Speaking of people, why people always can point out flaws on a motherfucker?
I don't know. Yeah.
This would get me.
It gets me too.
You're
not
a
really.
shady motherfucker to be able to look at somebody and point out all their flaws.
Yeah.
As if you ain't got none. I done watched some videos where people call somebody a hot mess. And I'm looking at you, bitch, and you're clearly a hot fucking mess. For real.
And
you really don't need to be saying somebody's a hot mess. You're clearly a hot mess with this blonde wig on and shit, and you're darker than me, and you got...
Oh my gosh, I know you're talking.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, child.
And call somebody a hot mess.
And it was the hottest mess that I've ever seen. But no shade, you know. I was just calling it like I saw it.
And no one get me call out somebody's flaws like you can fix them.
Right, shit. Don't call them out for.
Like you got a fucking PhD.
Right.
And you can fix them. You know, like...
You can't fix it, shut the fuck up.
Like if your mouth like this.
Right.
You don't fucking want your mouth like that.
I know.
And then I'm like, your mouth is sideways. Bitch, do you have a PhD? Can you fix this? Because I've been looking for somebody to fix this for me. If you can't fix it, then why are you pointing it out? It's sad the way life is, and we're in a whole new millennium. This is the second decade in this millennium, and motherfuckers is still walking around acting like this is the 90s, where shit just couldn't get fixed. If you ain't got no hair, you can buy a wig.
I'm telling you, shit. You get a weave, you can get it sewn in, glued in.
You don't have no titties, you can go buy
I'm telling you, the biggest ones you want.
And many people, judging on his YouTube, and got some other things fixed too.
Like what? Right. What if you miss a ball or something?
Yeah, it's like
you're missing a ball.
You're missing a ball. You don't have no balls. You want some, you can get some. You started off with a penis, you want a vagina, you can get one. The world is way different from the way it was. If you gonna point somebody's flaws out, having a PhD or something, or make sure that your shit is stellar.
Right. And nobody's shit is really stellar.
Nobody's shit is stellar. Everybody got a secret.
Oh, yeah.
Your flaw might be something that nobody can see.
But somebody gonna see it, and somebody know about it.
Oh yeah.
Trust me.
And they're gonna let the world know about it too. But anyway, we started all talking about people.
Yeah, but people need to get their shit straight.
Let me tell you something. If people wouldn't fuck with people,
everything would be alright.
Yeah, would
and people wouldn't have a problem.
Yeah. Because
but I just know when you ask people to do something and they've been doing it every day, I don't know why people just act like they don't know how to do it.
People need to buy a good computer.
But I just say one thing.
You can buy hair pieces, and people can buy a computer.
I know one thing. When people can't help, whatever. Whatever.
This
shit.
baby is wearing us out.
People can do whatever they want.
Let me tell you something. This baby is, 2 years old now?
2 years old, and it's like she's 20.
And she is 20. And you know what? I liked it better with the other kids, where it was still a little unknowing.
Right. This one
can talk.
Yes.
And she keep on asking me the same thing. Like you hear right now? I'm looking for, I don't know. The other day she was asking me some shit, and I said, hold on, let's go tell mine. Because I don't fucking know. This baby can ask for stuff. This is
like a grown-up in a baby's body.
Yeah, and I mean, like, really.
She has very good understanding, and I mean, it can drive you, because she's only 2. It's like, girl.
And it's 12 o'clock where we are.
Time, go to sleep. Like,
Jesus.
Really? I see she's picking that up from you.
Huh.
Shoot, she didn't sleep when she was in my stomach. She'd just be waking up at midnight.
Yeah, because she be kicking hard, too.
So we know where she get that
flurry
from.
Of kicking.
She don't sleep. She'll stay up all night.
All night.
Till she fall out.
We ain't have no more babies. This baby here, the boy's out.
Well, I'm not. You don't have the baby, remember? People don't have babies.
I might be pregnant. Who knows?
For who?
People.